What's up, guys? This is Bubsy Gamer here with part 3 of our how to record. And I've got my buddy here, J Bear, here with me playing some Cockatrice so that we can see how a game goes. Now, unfortunately, we've already drawn our hands and rolled the dice. I forgot to do that while recording. But to roll a die, you just do Control-I. That shows the number of sides. 20 is what you roll, and you hit Enter, and that just rolls the die. And then whoever wins the roll decides who goes first. I got to go first. So I chose me. So here we are. I got my opening hand. He's got his opening hand. And I'm happy with mine, and I guess he's happy with his too. Let's see. So I'm going to put keep, which means I'll keep my hand. And then we will see. Okay, he's going to keep 2. And so we begin. So I'm going to skip my draw phase. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here on main phase 1. So I'm moving to main phase 1. And I got a Delver in my opening hand, which is pretty sweet. So I'm going to play Seachrome Coast. I'm going to double click it to tap it. I'm going to play my Delver of Secrets. You could also double click the cards out of your hand, and then that will put them onto the battlefield as well. When I'm done, I'm going to click End. So I'm ending my turn. If my opponent is also done, then he clicks Pass to go to his untap, upkeep, and draw steps. Now what you're going to see is a lot of times people will skip through the phases and skip to the one that they're going to. So he plays turn 1 Dark Six Shores. He's either playing the Delver that I'm playing or Blueback or something like that. So he skips over combat, goes to main phase 2. And let's see if he's done. He might be thinking about maybe killing it or something like that. So he's got his ending phase. So now it's my turn. So I'm going to click. He went to end. I'm going to pass. There, now it's my turn. I have a click untap. It untaps everything that was tapped. We're going to upkeep because I want to check for my Delver. I can do this by either hitting Control W on the keyboard or right-clicking and saying View Top Cards of Library. I'm going to type 1 because I only want to see the top 1 card of my library. And it's a Snapcaster Mage, so we missed the flip. That's okay. So I'm just going to say miss. So we missed it, so now we're going to go to our draw step. Click on draw step again, and that gets the card for us. Now we're going to go to main phase 1. So we drew our card. Main phase 1, I'm clicking the whole time. Let's see, what do I want to do? Before we attack, let's go ahead, let's attack first. I'm going to go to Start Combat. This is what you're going to see a lot in Cockatrice. Start Combat, swing. And then from there, usually you just stick like that and they'll take the damage. Sometimes they don't take it after a second, you can skip to the damage step. If there are creatures to attack, then to block with, then you can skip to block or to attack or whatever. He's done with damage. I'm just going to skip that end combat and go straight to main phase 2. If he had something to do there, he would have killed it in response or something like that. So now I'm going to go ahead and tap this Seachrome Coast, and let's ponder. Let's make sure we set up our Delver so that we can flip it next time. This time, instead of doing right-click, I'm going to do Control W and type 3 for the number of cards I want to see, and hit OK. Here we got 2 lands and a mana leak. So we want the mana leak on top. So how these are organized, the card that's on top is the card that's on top of your library. And so the Seachrome Coast is the 3rd card down. Now let's just pretend, and he said, now when you see my opponent in the chat, he said K. That means he's allowing this to happen. He could potentially have a counterspell, mental misstep, something like that. Especially because he's got blue. A lot of times you want to wait for permission. I usually wait till he has 2 mana for mana leak. Now let's say I want a Seachrome Coast on top. I don't, but let's just pretend I did. If you just click it and move it just a little bit, that's all, it pops to the top. If I decide, no, instead I want Glacial Fortress, pop, it goes to the top. Now you can't drag it the other way. I can't put Glacial Fortress on the bottom like this. See, it stays on the top. So instead I'm going to put Mana Leak on the top by just moving it just a little bit. There it goes. And then after that, probably I want to draw my Seachrome Coast. So I have to reorganize these again. So I'm going to say Seachrome Coast, Mana Leak. Now I have Mana Leak, Seachrome Coast, Glacial Fortress. Nope, oops. I almost messed up, guys. How about that? Because I'm recording Seachrome Coast first, because I'm going to draw it with Ponder. Then Mana Leak, then Glacial Fortress. So let's do it like that. Let's keep that. So I'm good. Draw our card, double click on the deck. Now we're going to put the Ponder here into the graveyard, just like that. We're going to let's play another Seachrome Coast. Let's not let him know we're playing black. Even though, yeah, let's not. Now we have mana for Vapor Snag in case he tries to kill the Delver. And let's end the turn. So I'm done, I click end. If he has something he's going to do at the end of my turn, he would have done it. Otherwise, he's going to click pass, and he'll be happy with that. So you see him skipping through the steps. So you see we're kind of chatting, just having a good time. He plays another Dark Six Shores. This tells me it's probably blue-black. So let's see. So he goes from first main phase to second main phase. So he doesn't have anything. Definitely going to be blue-black or something like that, because he's probably got some counter spells. So we're going to pass the turn. So now it's ours. Let's untap. Upkeep. Control W. We want to look at one card. Make sure you fix that, because I did ponder before. One card. Mana Leak. So we got it. So now there's two ways we can do this. We can either right-click on this, right-click on the top of our deck, and say reveal top card to all players. Or you can just drag it right out here to the main to the play area. I prefer to reveal. So I'm going to say reveal top card to all players. So he saw it, I saw it. So we flipped it. Woot! So to now, what we want to do, now look at this. If you right click and just say flip on the card here, look, it just puts it face down. That's not exactly what we want. We want the other side. So what we do is we hit Control T. Control T makes a token. But this token, we're going to call it the name of our flipped side. Insectile Aberration. That's all. Don't change any other stuff. Just Insectile Aberration. And click OK. And you can see it makes the flip card for us. So now how I usually play flip cards on Cockatrice, just to make it simple, is I'll take the upside down card and I'll put it over here, kind of on my lands. I'll just put it out of the way. And this is my new creature. We'll go to draw. We'll draw our Mana Leak. And we'll go to main phase 1. Now, if you wanted to, you could change its Insectile Aberration, the power and toughness. You could set it to be 3/2, just like that. You could also make an annotation. I'm right-clicking to get this menu. And we say, where is that? Set annotation. Flying. Now, you don't have to make all this normally on Cockatrice, because people know what the cards are. But you can do this. So before we do anything else, let's start combat. Let's swing with our Insectile Aberration. Okay, so he's in responsing. Okay, so he's going to Doomblade it in response to starting combat. So I say, ooh, do I want to Mana Leak this? So I'm going to say thinking, because I might want to Mana Leak this, or I could just play Lingering Souls. Nah, we're good. Okay, that's fine. So I'll just take it and put it into the graveyard. Now, notice that destroyed the Insectile Aberration token. We also want to get rid of the actual Delver. So you can see with flip cards, it takes one extra step to get to where we want to go. So because combat's now over, we're going to go to main phase 2. Let's play our Darkslick Shores. And let's tap all three. So we made a box like this. I made a box to highlight all three of them. Double click. And I'm going to play Lingering Souls. So I put this on the stack here. And I'm going to make 2 tokens. He's tapped out. I know I can do this. So I'm going to call this token Spirit. It's a white token. It's a 1/1. And it's got flying. Now because I'm going to make 2, another thing I can do, I can click on this. And I can say Control H. That cloned that token. I can clone any card like that. Now, on you Mac users, unfortunately, you can't do Control H because H is for hide. So it doesn't work the same way. So you can instead right-click on it and say clone, and that will make a copy as well. So let's see what my opponent does. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm just typing a little message real quick. So he's done. If I had John Yard, he's done. This is definitely blue-black control now. So now I gotta be very careful about the plays that I make. So he went to ending phase. So now I'm going to pass to my phase. Let's untap. Draw. We're skipping upkeep because there's nothing to do in the upkeep. Draw a card. We get the Glacial Fortress. Go to our main phase 1. Now what I can do if land starts to become, see how my opponent has his land stacked? You can stack your land just by dragging it on top of it like that. You can move your cards all around. Here, so because of blue-black, the first thing I want to do is I want to swing with my spirits. Start combat, declare my attackers as the 2 spirits. I boxed them, and then I just double-clicked. Now let's go to damage. And he'll probably take 2. Let's go to main phase 2. Oh, do you want to Snapcaster for a Ponder? Well, you don't want to have You don't want to have his counter spells up, and his Nephalia is getting close. So we could Snapcaster for a Ponder. Keep up Vapor Snag, which is probably useless against him. Keep up Mana Leak for no reason. Yeah, we got to start becoming a little bit aggressive, right? So let's just do that. Let's put Snapcaster. Now I'm just going to put him straight into play. Not on the stack, because I'm going to show you how a lot of people play on Cockatrice. And that's fine. Put him into play, put him on the stack. On Cockatrice, there's not a big difference, just like on Paper Magic. So I'm going to ask, is this okay? Oh, so here we go. He might stop this. So he's good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to right-click on my graveyard, view graveyard. I'm going to point my Snapcaster to my ponder, because that's what I want to flash back. So I'm going to hold right-click. See, I got this arrow. I'm holding down right-click. And I'm going to drag to ponder. Like that. And I see I drag it up here. It points to the ponder in the library. Now my ponder has flashback. So I'm going to double tap my Seachrome Coast, take my ponder from the graveyard, put it on the stack. Close that graveyard, and let's look at the top 3. Command W. You can see how JBear said K there. Let's look at the top 3. Let's ponder. You got a Seachrome, Snapcaster, Dungeon Geist. That's not terrible, but it's not great. We could Snapcaster Nelly. Probably we don't want to keep this. We want more action than this. So I'm done. I'm going to shuffle the library. So I'm going to do Control S. 1, 2, 3. I do it 3 times. See, every time I hit S, it shuffles. S. S. They're just shuffling the library. Then I'm going to double click, draw a card. Lingering Souls, much better than the other cards we saw. And let's exile the ponder. Graveyard's up here, exile's down there. And play a land for the turn. That comes into play tapped. The game doesn't know that. So I play it, and then I have to double click it to tap it. The game doesn't know it comes into play tapped like that. And end phase. So now if he's ready, it's his turn. Or at the end of his turn, he's going to think twice. So I'm going to say okay. So see, he didn't actually like ask me for permission, but because I went to end phase, now at the end of my turn, he can think twice. And then he passes, so he goes to his untap. And let's see what he has. Now, as Blue at control, the one thing we want him to do is not play land. Every land drop that he misses is a huge bonus for us. I'm going to commentate a little bit on the game itself, I guess I should warn, because from here, I think watching me play, and I'll explain some more stuff, that, if weird things happen. For the most part, just watching a game play out is pretty good. And let's see, we might not play the whole game, let's just find out. Sorry, I'm getting messages on Skype. Okay, so he's done. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to do anything at the end of his turn. We can untap. Draw a card here. We got Revoke Existence. Pretty pointless. That's pretty bad against them. So let's just go to main phase 1. And what do we want to do here? I guess we just swing first. So we'll swing for 4. So I started combat, tapped them all. Let's go to the damage step. Now if I go to damage, and then he's like, hang on, I actually want to flash in Snapcaster to block or something. Okay. Like, you know what, I hope that makes sense to you guys. Like, we'll just back up, you can do it. We're not super strict. Oh, okay, so we're going to wait. So let's go back to start combat. So he said wait, so I backed up to start of combat step. And let's see what he's going to do. So he's going to Tragic Slip, Snapcaster. Okay? Snapcaster goes to the graveyard. Okay, now we go to damage. He takes 2. Let's go to our main phase 2. Revoke Existence is pretty bad against this guy. Let's see. Let's flash back our Lingering Souls. So I'm gonna right click, view graveyard. You could also hit F4 like you saw. And let's tap 2. These 2. Let's flash back this Lingering Souls. So I drew it from the graveyard to the stack. He says yes, so we're gonna clone these 2 tokens. Control H, Control H. I like to put them over here. Now this goes exiled. And we're done. And we have Mana Leak up. Mana leak mana up as well, which is nice. Think twice again. Oh, you know what? You know what? Let's mana leak this. So I'm going to point like that. Because I know he's missing land drops because he missed his last one. So we're mana leaking his think twice. So I arrow and I drew it like that. So that way he knows I'm mana leaking his think twice, just in case he didn't already know that. Well, he got his land anyway. Black Sun! Nuts. Oh, that kills everything, and we're tapped out. Oh, well. We still have another Lingering Souls in our hand, and if we get an untapped land, we can actually do both, because he's basically tapped out right now. So he put this Zenith from the stack on top of his library, end of his turn. Let's untap. Draw a card. We got Dungeon Geist. Does he have to tap it? Tap target creature opponent controls. What? Well, he's tapped out. That almost seems better right now. Might as well get a 3/3 beater on there. Let's just do that. So let's tap 4, because he has no creatures. And let's just play Dungeon Geist. And then we'll play our Glacial Fortress. Remember, this comes... So I'm going to double tap it this time. Double click. Goes into play. I have to double click it again to tap it. Now it's tapped, because I don't have any islands or plains out. And let's end the turn. And let's see what he does about this. Oh, he's hitting his land drops. Lucky guy. And let's see what he does. First phase, second phase, probably nothing. Snapcaster, what's he gonna get? Now I'm tapped out, but I'm still just gonna say yup, just kind of out of respect. Oh, I got the Doomblade. Okay, that's fine. So there it goes. But now he's tapped out, so now I can double Lingering Souls. So let's pass, untap, draw a card. Oh, draw a card. There it is. Main phase 1. So I'm going to play Lingering Souls. And then I'm just going to tap 2, and I'm going to flash it back. So you see how that makes sense? So I tap 2, point to it. So I'm going to say Spirit, white, 1/1, flying. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to exile this. Let's play our land. We get a bunch of tapped land. And we'll be done. Now if he has another Black Sun, then that's pretty bad for us. But let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got a 6. If he has a Grave Titan, that'd be surprising, but if he does, that would kind of stink. Maybe, let's see. So he could swing with the Snapcaster Rage. I would just take it and then swing back with my guys. Second, maybe he probably doesn't have anything. Oh, no! Oh, cheater! So he's blowing it up. Boom, there go all my tokens. That sucked. Hey, he forgot to swing with his Snapcaster. That's okay. So Cockatrice, we can back up. So probably because he forgot to swing with the Snapcaster, I'm probably gonna let him. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, he's that's fine. And we'll draw. Ooh, now we're kind of in big trouble here. View the graveyard. Really don't have anything in there. That's rough. Okay, let's just end the turn. We have nothing. Now they're probably gonna drown yard us. And we'll start that wagon. Oh, he's gonna Forbidden Alchemy. Okay, so how he Forbidden Alchemies is similar to how we pondered. He's gonna do Control W or right click. Look at the top 4. And then what he's going to do is he's going to look at these top 4 cards. He's just going to click and hold and put one of them into his hand. And the other 3, he's going to put a box around and then drag them straight to the graveyard. So this is crazy. So we're done. Okay, so he's gonna show them to me first, which is nice of him to do that. So he dragged those 3 from what he was looking to the playing field, so I knew what they were. Then puts them into the graveyard, puts his Forbidden Alchemy on top, untaps. And let's see what he does. Man, this deck. This is actually one of the best decks that played in the Pro Tour in Standard. Junaga, I think was his name. Can't remember. That's so embarrassing. But yeah, he did really well with this deck. So we have nothing. So let's untap, draw a card, image. We can image his Snapcaster Mage, and bring back nothing. But we can bring back a Mana Leak. Okay, well we can't even instant cast that. Oh, okay. Well, I think we're just kind of screwed here. Well, we need him to play as like a Grave Titan or Consecrated Sphinx or something. And that way we can image it. So now we're done with our turn. The bummer about image is we can't play it instantly like a Snapcaster. Because it's not an instant card. So he's going to mill us for 3. So I'm just going to take from my library, click and hold, and just drag it straight down. 1. Drag another one. 2. And drag a third one. 3. Okay. Probe and 2 Delvers. That was pretty good. And let's do... Oh, life total. I guess you didn't see how I did life. Okay, yeah. When he attacks, I put my mouse over my life total here, so it kind of highlights. And I go -1 with a right click, and then again for another one. You can also say Control L and just change your life total here. So if it hits you for like 12, you can just change it to to 4 instead of right click over and over again. So he's got nothing. So we are pretty boned again. Let's untap. We have nothing to untap. Let's draw a good card. Island. Yes. That's not good at all, and we'll be done. And maybe he'll drown yard something good. Ready to go. 1. 2 land, another Delver, that's all the Delvers, and a Ponder. Hey, we can Ponder next turn at least. And he's gonna Alchemy. Man, this blue-black deck is good. Oh yeah, yes sir. So he's asking if it's good. This is what is good, obviously, because I can Mana Leak it or something. But I won't, because I don't have any. Now, it speaks about Ponder. I mean, it's good, right? But, like, as if we find 3 really good cards, I can only keep one of them, because he's going to drown yard the other 2 away. So he's looking at those top 4. Let's see what he gets. So he's thinking really hard. He probably got 2 really good cards. I'll give him some advice. Pick the land. Maybe he'll ban all of his action and just keep land. Whoa! Whoa! So wow, okay. Consecrated Sphinx, Doomblade, Blue Sense. I guess the Doomblade doesn't surprise me. What could he have kept over the other? Maybe like another Sphinx? Let's see. Did you keep the land? Let's see what he does. So I'm going to change my life total this way instead. So Command L, 14, enter. That way I just go -2. Hopefully, he doesn't play like anything silly. Okay, so let's pass. On tap, give us a good card. There it is. What could he have kept? I'm going to keep this Phantasmal image just in case he plays something big. Although we're going to lose. Okay, so let's just keep it like this. So let's just end the phase. And we will have to gut shot his Snapcaster during the next combat. 1, 2, 3, Bill. 1, River Sag. 2, Darkslick Shores. 3, Ponder. So I'm actually going to take 2 like this, right click, gut shot, and shoot it. Maybe he's worried about Mana Leak or something. I can't imagine we would have kept over a Consecrated Sphinx in this situation. No, I can't think of anything. Maybe a Black Sun, but it doesn't seem like he's in such a winning position right now. He's not going to do anything. Let's draw a card, get a good card. Moorland Hunt, that's a pretty good card. I really like Moorland Hunt a lot. Good, okay. Done. What's he doing? Yes. Think twice. I'm surprised he didn't Ghost Quarter the Moorland Hunt. Now he's going to Drown Uranus. Oh yeah, okay, he's going to do it again. So he is Think Twicing twice. Oh, you need a blue. Oh, he did it. Okay, yeah, he's good. Oh! Look at all those Think Twices. He just drew 3 cards. Okay, so end of his turn, I'll make a token. Probably he'll Ghost Quarter in response. So ending phase, so I'm going to tap these 3. Point to this Delver with the Moorland Hunt. Exile it. Make a Spirit. And let's see how he doesn't Ghost Quarter it. Ah, okay. Draw a card. Oh, look at, wow, okay. So we play it and then we image it. Wow, okay. This could work out for us. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and we can Moorland Hunt still. 3. This. We're gonna change the power and toughness on our spirit. I'm gonna say Control P for power. Make it a 2/2. Annotation also has hex proof. Oh. In response. Okay, so in response, I will make another one. Sack another Delver. Make a Spirit. This goes away. Let's view our library. Let's go get another land. Let's get a plains just because we can. This is about to get nasty. Holy cow. Okay. Image. Copying this. So we're going to go increase power. Oh, he's going to Mana Leak it. Oh, that was too good to be true. Let's swing. Boom. And we'll be done. So now when if he tries to kill the captain, we can actually Vapor Snag it and get it back. Maybe he's going to Drown Uranus. Isn't that amazing? He's been milling us all over the place and still we're basically the same graveyards. I mean the same Library totals. That's so funny. Okay. Probably he'll think twice again. Maybe he'll alchemy. He's got through half his deck. He has to have gotten into Black Sun Zenith by now. So let's see what he does. Four, five. Another Dark Sleep. Oh, I'm tired. Sorry, guys. Drink some Red Bull. That deck has like 3 or 4. Oh, there it is. Let's make him tap the mana for it for 2. Summon a Vapor Snag, my guy. Let's see if he counters it. He's got like 7 counter spells in his deck. Whoa. Okay, so we countered that. We kill all those. So this is probably over now. I don't know. I could draw another captain, I guess. Another more than haunt. But this is not looking good for us. And he's done. Okay, so let's draw something super good here. Ready, go. Oh. Okay, and we're done. Look at this Revoke Existence. This is maybe he could play like a Ratchet Bomb. That'd be kind of cool. Yep. Think twicing, just get more cards. I still think that one turn. I mean, I guess he didn't get a Consecrated Sphinx, right? Because he would have played it like a long time ago. This blue-black deck he's playing, I'm actually thinking of maybe tweaking just a little bit, because on Cockatrice there are more aggro decks, like more Undying decks and stuff. But basically taking this and running it through a gauntlet, kind of like LSV does sometimes. So we're done. Okay, untap, draw a card, Snapcaster Mage. I guess we Snapcaster for Ponder. So let's do that. 1, 2, Snapcaster. What does he do? Okay, so he does, so then we will tap one more. Ponder. Yep, and he's okay with that too. So, Control W, 3, enter. I don't even know. He's gonna mill us, right? So I guess we could Ponder again. Doesn't really matter though. Because if we take the Ponder, then the Ponder again, we're basically just going to get the Dungeon Geist. Whatever, we'll just keep it. We'll just take the Ponder. And we'll do it again. Ponder again. If he dissipates this and then mills us, that would be awful. So let's do it again. Command W3. Yeah, Dungeon Geist. Poof. And let's just play the Dungeon Geist. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, we have a 3-turn clock if you can't kill him, but I would bet money he can kill those. So I'm just go to ending phase. If he not like mana leaks it right now or something, alright, that's fine. Oh, hey. So I forgot to exile a Ponder. Because he caught me there. I put the second or the first Ponder into the graveyard instead of exiled. Basically, I'm a cheater. We are running out of threats. Oh, look at the Snapcaster. For what? Oh yeah, we're okay with that. Oh, that's dirty. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can draw 5. Yep. It's all good. 1, 2, 3. Just for 3? Probably doesn't want to have to discard. And Blue Sun shuffles back in. Because when it's cast, the exile triggers on the stack. But then when it's supposed to go... but then when it resolves, it shuffles. And then the exile can't happen because it's in the deck. It's super complicated. The only reason I know is... The only reason I know... Actually, I think maybe the rules... I don't... Okay. Here's why I know this, right? Quote unquote no. Because I watched a video on Channel Fireball of LSV, and he snapcastered a White Sun Zenith, and Moto put White Sun back in the deck. And so because of that, I quote unquote know that it goes back in the deck. And if you want to see the reference video, channelfireball.com, one of the LSV ones, where he plays like Esper Control or something. At this rate, he's going to run out of cards before we do. And that's what he does. This game is getting kind of long. Holy cow. Tribute. Sack the Snapcaster Mage. And he gains a life. Woohoo! Tragic Slip. Oh, serious? Okay. Man, his deck has so many answers. Take 2. And he's done. Let's untap. Land. I think it's over. Yeah, we're gonna end this game. That was pretty rough, dude. GG's. And that's hopefully you guys learned a little bit, and the game went pretty long. Sorry about that. But there we go.